What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping in, checking it out. Today, we're gonna go set some traps on some public ground. It's actually the river, but it's public access, so why not? I got a half dozen traps and I've got 2 days that I can check them. So we're gonna see if we can get 2 days in of public ground raccoon trapping. First, I gotta stop at my parents' house here and steal some cat food because I don't feel like buying a big thing of cat food just to set 6 traps for a few days. So after I steal that, I gotta run down, check the coyote traps, and then gotta go back to the house and get everything all set up. So I got a little bit of running around to do before we get into that. Let me go commit my crime real quick here. That ought to be plenty. Y'all's gotta count on Mom. Even had a container I could steal and everything. Apparently we use blue cheese crumbles. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drive into the field. Yeah, the field is definitely too muddy to drive in. Well, I got a half-mile walk in, and turns out it's a half-mile out too, just in case you're wondering. You know, who'd have thought? Got my pack with me. Got my backpack, which has all my extra crap in it. I'm gonna keep on trucking and hopefully have something. On the other hand, dragging something out a half mile, if you do catch something, is a whole lot less fun than it could be. So if I don't catch anything, it's almost just as cool, except it's not as cool for you guys. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and we'll just see you down there. Well, nothing there. But over here on the other hand, I don't have a catch, but there's a track right there and a track right there. So I mean, it's technically a miss, which is not good. I'm gonna let it run one more day like this, and then hopefully, because it's supposed to rain this afternoon again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just let it go, and I'm gonna re-lure everything because we did have a decent amount of rain, and I want to make sure it's fresh. Head back to the vehicle, and you know, I'm still driving the van. For anyone who's wondering where the Festiva is though, it's still at the shop. The guy's kind of doing it after hours, so it's one of those things where you can have a good job, a fast job, or a cheap job, but you can only have 2 of them. And so I picked the good cheap job, and so it's not gonna be fast. So, I mean, which is fitting for the Festiva. It's never been fast. So I got these quick links here. Gonna use those. Here's some extensions. I'll show you what I'll do with those here in a minute. Kool-Aid. Gotta make the cat food sweet. There we go. I'm walking down the river here. You can see there's coon tracks in the water. That's exactly what we're looking for right there. I'm literally just walking along the river here, looking for tracks. There's a bunch of them. Just gotta be able to figure out a good spot to set. Now there's a bunch of raccoon tracks right along this edge here. And I got something solid to anchor off onto. So I think I'm gonna put at least 1, maybe 2 traps right here. Once I figure out exactly where I wanna put them, I'll show you and tell you why I put them there. I'm gonna set one here and just on the other side over there. But I got big cottonwoods here that could easily be den trees, and there's just tracks everywhere. So I think this is gonna be a good spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and anchor them off and set them up. These extensions, all these are is a piece of cable with loops on the end. So all I'm gonna do, this is a pretty good solid branch stump part right there. I'm gonna go around it, make my loop there. I have these quick links here. Put one there. Take my trap. Go there. Shut this thing. And now, there we go. Then we're gonna set it just like that. So it's got a good anchor up on here. Set down here close to the water's edge where they like to move along. Got my trap tag right there. There we go. Now I just gotta do that over there yet. Now for bait, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of that cat food and Kool-Aid, put it down in there, sprinkle a little bit around, and I got a little bit of peanut butter that I'm gonna stick in there also. I'll probably put the peanut butter down actually in the bottom of the trap, because on these dog proofs, you want them to actually have to work a little bit to grab it. You fill them about, a third full or so. Give them enough to taste it that they wouldn't go back and get more. think I'm gonna put it right here. All right, let's go find 4 more spots. If you happen to find a spot like this, a big log where they like to go and play around on and take care of their business, set that. If they're going there, set it. Coons are relatively easy to trap. Just kind of go to where they go, set a trap, there you go, pretty easy. So I'm gonna find a couple nice little spots to set here. Wish this branch would stay out of your guys' way. And hopefully we'll get another couple good sets right here. Okay, I think I got this one down here. I got snacks in the bathroom. And then down there, see right there? I have some just along the edge there. So I've got one here, one there, got 2 back there. Got to find 2 more spots. And hopefully in the next 2 days, we're gonna smack some coons. I don't know if you can see them, but look at all the tracks on this edge. It looks like a good spot. I'm pretty pumped about this. I'm gonna put the other 2 right here. I just gotta figure out exactly where. So get these 2 set, show you them, and then go home and wait. Got one here. Right along about, oh, what is it? 2 foot, 1.5 feet from the edge of the water. But check out this coon highway. I mean, look at this. They use that a lot. They have to. So I'm set up right next to it. If you guys do like these trapping videos though, you gotta let me know. So hit that like button. What's the worst that can happen? Helps me out. Takes you about less than half a second. So, you know, help a brother out. I did not get up early today. It's actually about 8 o'clock. That's what time I was supposed to be here at Bobby's house. Because we're going to try hunting crows for the first time this year. But, I mean, neither of us know much about hunting crows, to be honest. I'm back. Well, it's actually we are back. I brought Bob along today. Hello! And we're going to go see if we can get some coons out of these traps. Hopefully there will be some in there. I will be absolutely shocked if there's not. But we're getting ready to do that, and because we're here anyway, we're gonna try and call some crows in. So, you know, a little bonus here. So hopefully everything works out the way you want it to, and we'll have something for you guys to look at here in a little bit. Well, the trap is moved, so something was messing with it.
Yeah, it was.
It's cleaned out, so that's a miss. Miss for me.
Miss. Well,
I do not like that.
I do not like that.
All right, first trap was moved, but now the second trap, well, there he is. I caught a coon on public.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
oh, he's like, no.
Coons aren't really difficult to trap to start out with, but I got one, so I'm happy about it. We'll get up there and we'll take a closer look at him real quick. All right, for anyone that's new trapping, he's tethered right here. That's how far he can go. He's got a solid 4 feet. I am closer than 4 feet. He can reach me. Always remember how far that animal can reach. Even though he wants to get away, it's fight or flight. And then he's gonna figure out after a bit that flight is not an option, and so it's fight. And by the way, he's smaller than I am, but he will kick my butt because he's got 6 ends and 5 of them are pointy and sharp. His tail's not. All the legs, his head, bad deal. And I don't want rabies. Be careful about that. Got my dispatch done. Got his foot out of the trap. That's a good coon right there.
Come on, say it again.
That is a great coon. All right, now one thing that I like to look about for size on coons, if his tail looks little, I mean, look how short that tail looks.
Yeah.
If it looks like a little tail,
yeah,
that's a big coon.
Ah,
he doesn't have the greatest color,
right,
but he is a good coon though.
He's pretty darn big, man.
He's a good size one. Is it a boar? It's a boar, yep. Good coon. Gonna do my reset here. Now these here are what they call a coon dagger. Most of them are just pull only. These have a push-pull trigger on them. It's a little bit more difficult to set these than some of the others, but they work pretty good. Now to reset, it's pretty simple. Just do the exact same thing I did yesterday. Nice thing about coons,
along the water's edge.
Yeah, coons really just don't care a whole lot. I like to stick it about a foot off the water. And all right, last time I set with cat food, I forgot my cat food. But I found some old snacks in the back of Bob's truck. So we're gonna use some crackers and M&Ms and some nuts, maybe some raisins. Because coons eat everything, they don't care. We're gonna stick some of these crackers around the outside edge here. And we're just gonna put a handful of trail mix along the edge. Maybe a little bit more. There we go.
Trail mix.
Perfect. Okay, I'm at where I sat on that toilet, and it looks like they ate the snacks and kept the reading material, dropped everything else. So, is there anything? Nope. Other traps still set there too. Looks like they got my bait though, so I gotta rebait this one. I'm kind of curious what the other trap has. I'm a little impatient, so we're gonna go down there and check that one, and then I'll come back and rebait this one. I really thought I'd have more than this. If I only have one, okay, one's a win, especially a nice one like that, but I'd really like to have at least 2 or 3. So if I'm lucky, the other 2 traps will have something in them. If not, that's trapping. I mean, I can't make the animal do what I want. I was sure that one would have something. It's right next to a trail.
Oh,
See, there's a path right down to the water.
Right down there. Little path. What? You
There's,
got one? You got another one?
He's laying on his back, just looking up here.
Oh, yep, I see him right there.
So,
we got another one, boys. Check him out.
2 for the win, right? 33% catch rate. I'll take that. Look, we got 2 big ones today. Big old coons. Big coons are worth a whole lot more to me. Little ones, I gotta let go, and I'm not a fan of that because they're angry. One thing I really like about these dog proofs is there's not much foot damage at all. Like, it really doesn't do a whole lot to them. And I'm too sissy to do it with one hand. Let me get that off. I mean, see? You can barely even tell that it was caught. I mean, he just got his foot caught somewhere and he doesn't know how to get it out. That's where we just caught the other one. They cleaned this entire trap out. Didn't set it off, just cleaned it out. There is no bait left in there at all. So, try again. Well, if you guys like the trapping videos, let me know. Hit the thumbs up button, drop me a comment, tell me what you'd like to see me try. I can do more of the public river stuff. It's not as easy as some of the other stuff that I have, but the trapping's easy. So, but check out, we've got 2 just big boar coons. I mean, I could not be happier. So, gotta go load these guys in the truck. I don't think we're gonna call after all. Got a little excited and sidetracked with the coons. All right, so the wind has picked up throughout the day. I'm out here checking the coyote traps. Well, I am not showing you the sets. It's because it's windy. Like, there is a 20-mile-an-hour wind with 25-mile-an-hour gusts. It's ridiculous. I'm parked in here in the barn, obviously, hanging out with the Modinas and the throwbacks, trying to stay out of the wind. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of something, please let me know. There's only so many ideas that I can come up with, and half the time I'm like, that's boring. I don't know what you guys want to see, so if you guys want to see something, tell me, and I'll do the best I can to hopefully make that happen. Anyway, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next one.